Oh yeah. All right. I am.
We're good.
The phone out of here.
Yeah.
Pauline, are we recording yet? We
We
are.
are.
Okay, perfect.
We're good to go.
Perfect.
Right on.
Okay.
Well, hi everybody. This is JP.
This is Nathan Swets of MavRadio.
Yeah, we're at the University of Omaha, Nebraska. This is MavRadio.fm, and today we have Tyler Anthony with us. Tyler, it's an honor to have you. We
Thank you.
appreciate you coming out. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Doing really good. It's cold as heck out today. Got some stuff winterized out on my dad's ranch, my mom and dad's. And then I drove out here, got that Dodge traffic.
Yeah.
Right
Doing good, though. Yeah, thanks for having me.
It's right around, rush hour time,
It
that,
is.
that time of year and that time of day. How about that, man?
Dang, and it's dark out now.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know. Like when we walked outside and grabbed you, it was already dark. It's 5:30.
Good thing I didn't wear all black, in my getup. You probably wouldn't have seen me.
Oh,
Right.
maybe. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? Glad to have you here, though, man.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you right here.
Nice to meet you, Swets,
Yeah,
right?
Very nice to Swets and
JP.
How about
right?
this is Sidwell? So Swets and Sidwell. How
Sidwell?
about that?
Sweats
There we
and
go.
Sidwell, yeah.
Right
Swets
on.
and Sidwell.
Yeah, we're in the KVNO studio. We're not in the actual MavRadio studio, but we're in the KVNO real studio here at the University of Nebraska at Omaha, man.
It's an honor.
Great
It
to
sounds
be
it
here.
sounds awesome.
Absolutely.
It's a cool experience. We got cameras following us. I mean, I feel
right.
like I'm a little royalty here. So.
Yeah,
I
that's
love
what
it.
it's all about.
So you brought a guitar today. You think you're gonna play at the end for us?
Oh, you know it. Yeah,
Heck
I
yeah.
have to.
That's what it's all about.
Who knows what song though? But we'll figure that out.
Well, we took a go at one of the songs.
Ice cold beers.
Ice Cold Beer,
Yeah,
man.
that's-
You got a
it's been
nice
favorite one.
voice.
Thank you. Thank
You
you.
had a very nice voice. So you played for a couple of years or so, or
Yeah.
tell us your story.
Just been playing all my life, and I kind of, I started as a choir kid, and I remember the first time I got my guitar was, I don't remember what grade it was, but it was at the Lone Star Steakhouse. I don't think it's here anymore. Got a guitar from my parents, and I always just wanted to rock out and stuff, So I was always a rocker. I kind of grew up on like classic rock and Boston and Eagles, and so. Yeah, so not really country, but I listened to a lot of country as a kid still, but wasn't the main thing.
Yeah, you grew up in Gretna, right? That's what it said
Yeah.
on the website.
Yeah.
Official TylerAnthony.com.
Yeah,
It is.
I just put that
Official.
together. Do you like it?
Yeah,
Right
I thought
on.
it was
Looks
really
pretty
nice.
good. Nice
All right.
and professional,
All right.
Yeah, right here in the heartland, growing up, though.
There you go. I know.
Right
I need
on,
to add
right
some
on.
corn on the sides and
Yeah.
stuff. I like that. I like saying I'm a Midwest guy. I use the term local kind of. I don't use it often. I'll use it when I need to, but I like rather just saying Midwest artist.
Yeah.
I think local is important. Don't get me wrong, but you got to grow that brand and you got to grow your audience. And I
Okay.
think, man, you got to get out of that local stuff and really just be part of this world. Be part of this place.
Yeah.
But going back, no, I mean, my story's pretty simple though. Yeah, I've been playing a long time. Got the guitar and learned songs. I learned a lot of John Denver on my first guitar, and so that's where that country came from.
John
Okay.
Denver.
Yeah, a lot of church tunes as well.
Gotta love it.
Right on, right on.
Is there anybody from Gretna that specifically like maybe influenced your journey at all?
Yeah, definitely Palisades Elementary. I went there, and Mr. Balser, he was the music teacher there. He went to Africa, climbed Mount Kilimanjaro, and he
Oh,
came
no
back.
kidding.
Yes, yeah.
Came back to the heartland
Oh yeah,
after climbing that one.
Came back, and he taught us all Swahili, and we're fifth grade students,
Yeah,
so
right?
we're young. And I remember, Kilimanjaro. Like we just sang all these cool Swahili songs, and it got recorded down at Warehouse Production Studios, which I think just got sold.
Okay.
And they put it in like a documentary about teachers going to Kilimanjaro and climbing it. So that was a big influence. He really believed in me, and I used to write songs. I still do, but I used to write them and give them to him. And so
man.
him, and then, I mean, all my music teachers, Mr. Rebar, Carol Carter at the high school there in Gretna. So definitely the school itself was a big influence. And then there's a lot of musicians. I could go on and on. I was in a classic rock band for about a year. And I play with them every once in a while when it's fun, And they were called the Ancient Greek Gods, or still are. And they were a lot of fun, Played a lot of, we played Zeppelin, Ted Nugent,
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Beatles,
right on.
Eagles. I mean, all the.
What was your favorite cover of it? Of any of
Favorite
them?
cover song?
Yeah, of
Well,
classic rock in
I-
specific.
Okay. I was
Oh,
gonna say
that's a
because
hard
I
one,
always
huh?
made them play country. I was like, come on, Tennessee Whiskey, Folsom Prison. Let's put this in there.
Yeah.
But my favorite classic rock song, I mean,
So
man,
many.
dude. I don't. I really like listening to the music. Doobie Brothers, I
Oh my
believe.
goodness,
That's a
he's
good one.
answering right on my end.
Yeah, dude,
you're making
Doobie
good friends
Brothers.
tonight. Nice to meet
All
you,
right,
Tyler.
we
Anthony,
found the
man.
song I'm playing right now. Doobie Brothers,
Oh
dude.
my goodness, the
Anything
Doobies.
Eagles.
Are you gonna go to their
know.
concert?
No, I don't think I will.
No.
I'm probably playing, most
Okay.
likely. Unless it's on a Thursday, then I might entertain the
Where do
fact of going.
Where do you play most? Like,
I play all around, and I'm trying to expand more.
yeah.
But since I started, I don't know, about, is it 2 years now or something, since I quit college really is when it started. I played a lot at I play a lot at Bucks here. I wouldn't say a lot, but enough. I play at Beer Can Alleys, in Omaha.
We're
They
gonna
have
take a deep dive into that subject. 'Cause
Oh my-
we've both been there a couple times, so we want to know about it.
Yeah, I played there quite a bit in the Omaha Sioux City, and then I'm just about to hit the Des Moines with the band later this month.
Is that the furthest you've traveled, like, or will be traveling, Des Moines? Or are you?
I mean,
Nashville, right?
yeah, I was in Nashville. I'm working on getting some not tours, some shows up in Florida or down in Florida.
Oh, nice, man.
Because I love Destin, Florida. It's a beautiful place, and I was like, dude, if I can make it so I can make some money out there and help pay for my trip down there, so find a van, and I'm going to make that trip down there.
Oh my goodness.
So
that'd
been
be sweet.
contacting some venues there. I want to get to Colorado yet. But, I've played a few shows in, like, Kansas area, Missouri area. But, yeah, I'm kind of still just the Midwest, and that's why I'm trying to expand.
What's the mood like playing live here in Omaha? Like the local stuff. Do you embrace it first of all, and with embracing? Okay, so you embrace the local brand playing around here. What's the mood about it? Is like compared to playing in Nashville, for example. Like is it pretty rowdy around here? Or
yeah, certain places around here are very rowdy.
Okay.
Certain places, I mean, Beer Can Alley, for example, they can get rowdy. They get fun. If you give in to that experience and you give them something, they will get rowdy. It's same as we played at the bar in Lincoln, Nebraska.
That's a little
I
tiny
don't know why I
place.
said Nebraska, but Lincoln, tiny
Yeah.
little rundown place. That's a fun place to play though.
It's a cool place to be.
Oh gosh, and if you just give in to all the vibes, man, it's all about
right.
man. You entertain those kids, the adults, I should say, and those are fun times. Those are rowdy. But in Nashville, I mean, they're rowdy as well.
It's real down there.
It's just a little different because there's a couple spots you have to find outside of town, outside of Music Row, right? Those are the fun places to go to. Those ones where you can get a Busch Light for $3,
Yeah.
Because you get a lot of people who are rowdy, who are tourists on the strip, and you spend $9 a beer, and it was just crazy to me. And you just get a lot. There's music all the time. So for me, it was tough kind of seeing that actually. But I don't know. I mean, you always come back to where you're from. These crowds are some of the
Where
best.
you're rooted,
They're fun.
Omaha, Nebraska. I got hyped up to it.
Right in the local, man. We're right in the metro.
But let's not throw out these western, northern. I mean, outside of Omaha, these venues. I mean,
Okay.
private shows. I've done a lot of river parties. Those are fun as well.
Tell us about
Platte
that,
River?
yeah.
Platte River, baby.
Platte
Platte
River's the
River,
place to go.
Elkhorn, Platte River, man. We've done a lot of parties on there.
What's like the typical night of doing a river show? What's
Well, it depends.
do you know what he's talking about?
Like a
River show?
Is there like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
stage at all, or do you make it?
Yeah, they make a stage. They'll bring in flatbeds. So they bring in
sick.
usually it's either one flatbed, and usually I try to talk them in, and we'll get two. And then I played one where they put a 17-foot American flag up behind us, and it was amazing. And I was there the whole morning as they're putting it up, which is even better because these guys who are like, they hire me to play. They hire my band, right? They hire us, and they go, well, come early. Let's shoot some Blue Rock. Let's shoot some clays. Let's drink some beers. We'll fix you up lunch. We'll fix you up dinner. And they just know how to treat you.
Good people.
And they're good people.
And a good time, I'm sure.
And a great time.
Yeah.
And a great time.
Is it down at Shram, or are you like different on the platform?
It's just like private areas.
just like-
It's not public.
Yeah.
I mean, like one was out in Cedar Creek, which is just a town, and then there's like a private lake. I think they're private, and stuff like that. But no, we haven't done anything that's like come down here and come hang out on the river. Really,
Yeah.
we've done a lot of like people hire us to come play for their
Right on.
barn parties or river parties.
Yeah.
But
Well, that's awesome.
I'd love to do like I know
Just
Harley
show up.
or someone does something off the river, or something. So it was a whole bunch of motorcyclists because I was a roadie for Pet Rock. They're a local band here in town.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Pet Rock.
Shout out to Chris Sidwell, man. He gave me a lot of inspiration too. he got me out into playing coffee shops actually when I was younger. So a lot of thanks to him. But Pet Rock, freaking amazing band here in Omaha, and they played all these bikers came down. I don't know where it was, somewhere off L, 250th something. I mean, it was way down there. So.
Pretty far out there.
But it was fun.
But yeah. So you're working on your first studio album, but it said on your website.
Yeah.
How's that going?
Getting that record out there.
Yeah.
It's going, man. I think it's definitely coming. I got the demos out. I'm sure you listened to those, which thank you for listening to them. And
dude, great voice, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, babe.
So far.
Thank you.
And for a demo, like, it's put together well.
Yeah.
It sounds
thank
great.
you. Thank
so,
you. That's what I want. I want it done
you know.
right. I want it done, and I want it full band. I want raw though. I want us to get into a room and I want us to play together, looking at each other like we're on stage and record it. I don't want to do this computer stuff and having one person record every part.
Yeah.
It sounds great. It does. But that's just not what I want. I want to, man, I love Johnny Cash. I love Waylon. I love Willie. I love Hank Jr., you know, man. I mean, all these people, you want to do it how they did it. And of course, it won't sound like they did it.
Yeah.
But I love that. Yeah, yeah.
You sound like you, but the process of it too can be authentic too.
It
Like
can-
you
yeah.
can tell when something's like created on a computer as compared to being in the room. Like I think of like John Lennon and the Beatles kind of thing. Like
Yeah.
they recorded in the room and they have tapes of it of experience. Especially if you get it recorded, that would be sick too. Because it's like
should.
the experience and everything about it. It
plays
comes
into
out
how it sounds. Yeah.
it goes in. It's authentic. You can tell.
I think you can tell when dudes are, people are looking at each other and playing songs together, and you can tell a difference.
Yeah.
So I want to do it right.
You know, like when you watch like live concerts, like say, like I'll pull it up on YouTube, like a Greta Van Fleet concert.
Oh, yeah.
That looks like the best feeling alive when they're up there on stage.
Dude, so much serotonin, so much.
Right.
It's just amazing. Can't comprehend. It's like drugs.
Right. That's
why do all these guys do so many drugs?
Right.
Like,
it's like you could just go rock out on stage.
dude, yeah, take your shirt off and crowd surf. Come on.
Yeah.
Right on, but you're really building like that connection, especially if you record it live with your buddies
Yeah.
in the show. You're gonna build even more of a connection to go live. I think that's really cool. The process or take that you're doing on it.
Yeah.
You're doing live shows first, and then building the album with that.
I just talked I was just on a podcast the other day actually about that, like the whole marketing, whatever you want to take, business look at how I'm going about my music. I wanted to focus on these live shows. I want to develop that following. I want to get past that local scene. I want to start breaking out into multiple states, and I want to then, because I think it's the most outlaw thing to do right now, is to, one, not go to Nashville, right? Two, don't start releasing music like this. Anyone can do that. We all have computers.
Yeah.
We all have phones. Anyone can TikTok. Anyone can post stuff out there.
Yeah.
So I wanted to hold back on it. And I want to get these shows just developed. And people, you want to hear my originals? I got my demos out there, but you want to hear these originals with the band or just live and raw? Come to a show.
Yeah.
Let's get these people at these shows. And then I'm going to release this music. I mean, within 6 months, I'm sure. So.
You're going to put it on Apple and Spotify and all that? Yeah. Because I tried to look you up on that right now. And right now, you're just under the radar.
Yeah.
And obviously, this is the plan.
Yeah.
Sounds like he's
It's a cool
sneaking
one.
around,
It was pretty,
but,
yeah.
but the guy's voice is gonna shine. It's gonna come out and hang out because it sounds
Thank
good,
you,
man.
dude. Thank you.
You know,
It was weird in Tennessee, being in Nashville, and everyone's looking at me like, man, who is this guy? What's he doing?
Yeah.
You don't have music out there? Well, I do. I mean, oh, you do? Well, I mean, not on Spotify or iTunes.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
those conversations
But-
have to sneak around.
Oh,
you know, and you gotta have them.
You don't have 40,000 followers on Instagram? I'm like, no, I don't.
It's actually a good way to look at it. Like, just it's like wait until the last shingles on the house to show them the house,
Yeah. That's a good analogy.
Yeah.
You're getting the experience in though, and that's the goal too.
Yeah.
I mean, rather than like having some crazy following and then having to go play some live
Yeah.
show for the first time and be
Yeah.
like, what in the world's going on?
What
here,
am I
man?
doing?
You know, okay, I got
Get to hone it in a little bit.
yeah. So you're targeting an audience. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool, man.
Thanks, yeah.
Yeah, so like not long ago, you sang the national anthem at the 2021 U.S. Olympic swim trials.
Yeah, that was amazing too.
Yeah. How did you just did it?
They asked. Well, so I sang at one of the marathons actually in Valley in Nebraska. So I was working with the Omaha Sports Commission or what they call it. And so I sang that, and it was a really cold morning. So very, very cold morning. Anyway, so they asked me to sing at the swim trials, and I was like, yes, I will. And I got the last night, which is pretty cool. And I brought my guitar actually, and last time I didn't. And I was nervous, dude. I I mean, I don't know if I can say it, but I was like pooping bricks. You know what I
Just
mean?
you
Like,
and
dude,
and
it was
everybody
scary.
else.
That was the biggest crowd I've ever played in front of, I think, in that arena. And then the other thing is you have, I'm singing this. Well, first off, my dad, he goes, biggest fans are my parents, man. But my dad, he goes, well, don't mess up the lyrics. And I'm always worried about the lyrics. Always worried. National anthem, I don't want to mess those up. And then I'm up there and I'm about to sing and they're announcing my name. And this guy sitting right in front as he's about to stand up goes, hey, if you forget the lyrics, I got them. I go, you don't have to tell me that stuff, man. But it was,
I saw you had it on Facebook Live.
Yeah.
Like you had something like of doing that. It looks sweet.
It was fun.
Yeah. Who was recording that?
It was probably my mom.
Yeah.
I bet.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. If you don't see her, she's always usually probably like that, with the phone.
Yeah.
Was that your first time doing a national anthem live? Like, cause guess
Second.
what? Second. Okay,
Yeah.
so you've done it before.
Yeah.
A little bit of experience.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I want to keep them to the minimum. I don't like doing them that much.
Well,
I
I
do
don't
them at
know.
shows sometimes.
Yeah.
I do. I end a show every once in a while with it, but
Okay.
pay homage to
Maybe we
them
should-
fighting and stuff.
Absolutely.
Just gotta start singing it in the shower or something. Get all those words down.
It's
Every
just-
single day.
I mean, I know them. It's just
Yeah.
like, dude.
it's
a live
you
scene.
and everyone else,
yeah,
and it's
a lot, dude. You have thousands of people who died for our country, and you're singing for them. You're standing for them right now.
Absolutely.
It's a tough one.
It's a proud thing to represent though.
It is.
And
Yeah,
it's
I'm honored to do it.
inspiring.
Yeah.
That's so
for sure.
special.
Yeah.
So that was sweet, dude. I thought I was like, man, I don't think I could ever do that.
I'm not sure if I've ever met someone that's like loved to do them either. Like just
Yeah,
that's all
I
they
think
do,
everybody. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people out there who are the same way. Like, I'll do it, but I'll keep it to a minimum.
Yeah. So you have a band, Tyler Anthony and the Trainwreckers.
Yeah.
You guys performed live on TV. I saw.
Yeah.
What station was that on, and how was that experience?
It was amazing experience. It was. They're always fun there. They're always fun. They always put in a good time. But it was on News Channel Nebraska. I don't know what channel it is. I had a tough time finding it, but it was live on their Facebook. So that's where I kind of directed everybody because it was tough to find it on the TV.
Yeah.
But man, it's at this old secret location, the VFW, and Mike Flood. He is a great guy. I still have yet to meet him. I've heard many good things. He's always gone when we're playing. He's a busy guy, but he's great. He buys us some drinks. There's the owner of the music store. I forget his name off the top of my head now, of course, but he kind of does a lot of the sound, and then he's got some kids that work under him. I mean, I say kids, but they're my age. They're 20s, and 25s, but they're just they have fun and they know what they're doing, and they'd love to support us. So yeah, it was great.
That's awesome. Dude,
Yeah.
That's sweet.
That's super sick, man. So let's dive into a little bit of Beer Can Alley action. So that's what I've been waiting for this whole time. You're doing a show in a few days. Where's that at again?
That's
doing a show?
that's at Buck's Bar. Buck's Bar. Yeah, I'm opening
Show
up
it to the camera. Sneak it in there.
I'm opening up for Tanner Usray.
Oh, right on, man.
And his band of gypsies, man. They are amazing. This boy, you need to follow this guy. He's from Texas.
He's a man.
He is
I would
good.
never call him a boy in front of his face unless
He is great. Yeah, he's a man. He's a unit, dude. He just about hit 10 million streams this year on Spotify.
Oh, right on.
And he's gone from 0 to that. I mean, he's just growing and he's out there working, and I'm honored to be able to open up for him. So
Where's Bucks at?
that's in Venice, Nebraska. So it's the only bar in Venice. You look it up.
How far away is that from the metro?
For the metro. It's worth the
west end.
drive first off.
Okay.
But it's if you just
That's
if
probably
you
the best way to start it.
if you
I've
just
never even heard of Venice, and I'm from here.
Right?
it's towards Waterloo, if you know where that is,
Okay.
or kind of Fremont-ish.
Oh, okay. Around there.
Oh, so it
Yeah.
can't be that bad of a drive.
not bad.
No. Do you know where Two Rivers is?
Yeah.
Yeah, right off
Great
the
place to
Elkhorn.
camp.
Yeah, right off the Elkhorn. It's right down the road from there. So
Right
down
on.
Q to hit L. Yeah.
Cool. I'll have to check out Bucks.
But yeah, I'm playing there, and that's fun. It's a sold out show, so that's gonna be cool.
Sold out, man.
Yeah, I'm excited to be part of it.
That's going to be really exciting. And
Yeah.
then the next show is in January. Let's see, the 14th of January, 2022. You're going to hit
Where's that
the
at?
Beer Can Alley.
Yeah, that's Beer Can.
How about that? So you've done it quite a bit before. I've been there a couple times. JP, you've been there.
Probably too many.
Well, it's a good, nice place in the metro. You go
Yeah.
to Capitol and, kind of do your thing. And I know the couple times I've been there, there's guys playing there, and it's like, oh, there's a pretty cool experience here. But you're the guy on the stage.
Yeah.
You're the guy setting
know?
the scene.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're the guy setting the
I
scene
am,
and the
dude.
entertainment. What's
Yeah.
that like?
It's an interesting place to play. I love it, but it's it's a great crowd always, but it's after like 10:30, you know, or after 11 even is when the crowd gets going. I've played to maybe 5 people when I started at 9.
That is beer can life.
Yep, and then boom, all of a sudden, boom, you're hit with people line out the door, and they love it. They love what you're playing though. Don't get, you know. Right. And beer can's interesting because I would say Sioux City isn't quite the same as Omaha. Omaha is its own little thing because there's little less people in the beginning and more people at the end, but the whole time there's people who want Looking Back Texas. They want some old Waylon Jennings, and then at the same time you got people who are like, play me some Dan and Shay, you know, play me some of this new age crap. Right. You know, and I'll be honest, it's crap. You know, you can take my picture, right? Take my picture, come after me and cancel me for saying that.
Oh boy. I'm not sure what Dan and Shay could do about that.
It's poppy. It's its own demon. But
well, this would be a bad thing for me. But I just, you know, country in general gets the body moving a little bit. People are line dancing out there and doing their thing. You know,
the best is when they dance to our originals. That's the best. Like we've had people line dance to an original song, and it's like so cool. Or like them singing along.
You just start going.
It's like you're like, whoa, this is freaking amazing. Yeah. This is cool.
Right on.
Like these are words I just wrote onto a paper and.
Just started harmonizing,
and they just go, it's cool.
How many times do you usually play original songs, or like how many? Like if you're at Beer Can, for example, how many times are you doing covers? A lot of times that people know, or will you kind of sneak your original in, or
we never. I never really sneak them in. I always want to be up front and like, hey, this is an original, because when you sneak them in, the whole time people are going, what's this song?
Yeah, what in the world is?
Which song is this? Do I know the song? And then at the end, you know, you always want to tell them, because I've learned that if you tell them, everybody's supportive of that. Everybody supports your own music as long as it's good, I guess. And I try to play as many as I can. You read the room, you know. Excuse me. I do a lot of covers though. You know, we're a party band in a sense, which you know, that has its own derogatory type thing, you know, towards us. But we are a party band every once in a while, you know.
Heck yeah.
Beer Can Alley, we definitely party.
You gotta have fun as a band, you know.
Yeah.
Hype it up.
Oh, we have plenty of fun.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, the Platte River, like when you're talking about, I've had so much fun down there. So, for sure.
Stock us full of Busch Light, and we're on.
Yeah, that was gonna be my last question. Like, what your favorite beer was?
Oh, it was Busch Light.
Yeah, so
it was Busch Light.
I'm gonna sneak in there. I want to dig into this a little bit. Why in the world? I know 2 stereotypical answers, so if you say it, I'm gonna get you on it. But
stereotypical answers of why
I
love Busch Light.
I know why people say they love it.
Well, because it's the nectar of the gods. Is that what you're telling me?
I've heard that one.
Because we're for the farmers. Because we're for the farmers.
No, it's cheap and it tastes like water. That's what I hear. Dude. That's what most people say about it.
I would drink Busch Light if it was $50 a case.
You would,
dude.
It's not quantity over quality at all.
No.
What do you think about Bud Light?
Bud Light is good. I think it gives me a little worse hangovers if I drink too many.
Yep.
Yeah, and but also it's just like, you know, I'll drink a pitcher of Bud Light, you know. Yeah. But if I'm gonna drink a bottle or a can, especially a tall boy, give me a Busch Light.
A Busch Light.
Yeah. Give me a Busch Light. If I'm drinking whiskey, it's gonna be probably Bullet Rye or Captain. And Captain
this
and Diet Dr. Pepper.
Super genuine. Like he actually enjoys it. He doesn't just do it because it's cheap and tastes like water, you know? Usually I'll have the conversations and I don't understand what you're talking about. I don't drink Coors, man.
There's some people that are strictly like their own beer, you know? Like
it's just good.
My brother's a Coors Banquet till he dies. So
see, I respect that. I respect the Coors Banquet drinkers because it's cool and it's a vibe. It looks cool on you too. And it's cool little bottles, you know.
Yeah.
But they don't stack too well though in a fridge. That's my problem also.
That's a good point. Unless you get the can, but.
Yeah, but now it's not the same. Now the vibe's gone.
Yeah. You don't get that glass.
But I got a song about. It's called Memories, and it's about drinking a lot of Busch Light. And we definitely say screw Coors, and you know we love Busch Lights.
Yeah, there's a war between the two, isn't there?
There is a war. I'm okay with it though.
Never been a fan of that one.
I think it's kind of like the Hawkeyes-Nebraska rivalry.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's a good rivalry. It's a good rivalry.
Colorado made beer.
Yeah.
St. Louis. You know.
Yeah, it's similar. Yeah.
But I guess I had a question. Oh, since we're talking about beer and all that, you made the song called Ice Cold Beer.
Yeah, Ice Cold Beer.
The lyrics were kind of getting to me. I was trying to like understand them, and I know that like not every song's meant to be like that.
Yeah.
But I was trying to like, because you were like, I don't know what the story is behind it, but if you have a story behind it, you care to share?
Yeah. Well, there's no specific story other than how I was raised. Yeah. I wrote that song thinking about first time I had a beer with my dad, and it was always, you know, we're outside, I'm slaving away, helping him fix something, you know, we're feeding cows, or, you know, watering the horses and stuff. We're baling hay, we're fixing a tube and a tire and a tractor tire or something, you know. So it's those types of things, and it's always when you get done with that, hey, go downstairs, go grab a couple beers, you know. Maybe your neighbor comes by at the end of the day. And you see the neighbor come in, and what does dad say? He goes, hey, go grab us some beers, you know?
Yeah.
And then it develops into, you know, don't drink underage, but develops into, hey, grab 3 beers now, you know? Grab one for yourself. Don't tell mom. You can have one, you know?
That's the funny part.
But that's really the story. I think that's like, I think a lot of kids grow up like that, you know? And it doesn't matter. The song evolved from more than just doing farm stuff or ranching stuff to, I had a guy come up to me, go like almost in tears after a show, going, dude, that song you played about drinking a beer with your dad, I just lost my dad. He goes, we used to work on cars all the time. He goes, I don't care. You didn't sing about cars. I don't care, dude. But like the fact is, like, it's just the story was important to me. And like, I love that. Yeah. That means the world to me. And I have people who like lost a dad or lost a mom or even lost just someone who's a loved one. And those are important for the fact of they can still relate to the song, even though it's not the same premise of you with your dad.
Yeah. So that's where I feel like I kind of had a little relation with that.
Yeah.
Bonding with your parents.
Yeah.
Like through that song, I could feel it. You know.
Thanks.
It's
yeah.
relatable.
That's awesome. I'm glad it hits you.
Yeah. It can definitely hit people on. You know, you've got your own story with it. And everyone takes it on with their own perspective, and it's you know.
Did you brought up the Beatles, right?
Yeah, a little bit. I might have snuck them in here, you know. Yeah, they could deserve it, right?
It's like, what was the story with "I Am the Walrus"? You know,
goodness.
Someone kept. I don't know if this is real or not, but someone kept writing in the newspaper what all these Beatles songs were about. So finally, whichever Beatle it was that wrote "I Am the Walrus," he comes out in the newspaper and goes, this is what I Am the Walrus is about. And he's like, no, I wrote that because you think you know what our songs are about. This song's about crap nothing, you know? He's like, I am the Eggman. Woo, I am the Eggman. I am the Walrus.
Wild. It's a different one.
You know, like, what the heck? I was like, I was popping acid or something. I don't know.
They were going for a ride back then, too.
Yeah.
You know?
They were the Yellow Submarine.
Yeah, they were doing that. And the magical.
Mother Mary was coming to him, dude.
Yeah.
They did a wild tour then, too, the boat or bus tour or something like that around there. So
yep, it was the same time.
So yeah, something like that.
Could you imagine if music was as influential as it was back in like Woodstock days?
It's totally different.
Like, I think
it's still
is.
It still is. I mean, but it's way different.
But the digital aspect is where it's at now.
Have you ever gotten into Texas Red Dirt country?
No.
You should check that out.
Texas Red Dirt.
Texas Red Dirt, yeah. I always make jokes to people. I was like, if I was from Texas, I was like, I'd be huge right now. You know, I always make that joke because it's like there's so many guys who are like us around town here who are from Texas and are just hitting it big because Texans, they have this bond and they push all their buddies out there. You look at, was it Luke Combs and then there's another guy, they're from the same school, and I believe too. But there's just all these guys and they're not Red Dirt at all, so that was a bad example. But to show the bond of Texans, I should say that's how it is. But man, these Texas Red Dirt guys, they're singing, they're like mixing 90s grunge almost, like Nirvana type stuff with
now I'm
country.
Yeah.
It's have you heard of Co Wetzel?
I haven't.
Co Wetzel, check him out. He is good.
Co Wetzel, check him
out. Co Wetzel, Koe Wetzel.
Yeah.
But it's on the borderline of pop. It's on the borderline of pop, so it's like, but I mean, you also have Yellowstone. All those musicians that you hear on there are like part of the Texas Red Dirt scene, whether they're from Oklahoma or whatnot. But
yeah,
it's all kind of in that Texas Red Dirt.
Right on.
I don't know if you've heard. You guys watch Yellowstone or not?
Oh, we're gonna be checking it out. I know that for sure.
You better, dude. Yellowstone.
See what's going on?
I need to watch Yellowstone. All my friends have watch parties, but I'm always like working. So I'm like, now I'm behind.
They're making money.
Well, tell them I'll come to them. So
yeah.
Dude, Yellowstone's great.
Yeah,
you gotta watch it. All
right on, man. Well, hey, you got some shows coming up, and that's really exciting.
Yeah.
Speak about any other shows you got. I mean, you got those. You said Beer Can Alley in 4 days, and
we might have to. No, well, Beer Can's in January.
Yeah,
it is. Oh yeah. No, Bucks.
Bucks is in 3 days.
Bucks is in 3 days, and then
from here,
I think on the 18th. 17th and 18th, I have something. I wake up the week of and I go, what do I have to do this week? You know, where do I play? But I think 17th and 18th, I'm playing I want to say I'm at Beer Can Omaha sooner, ain't I?
I don't know. I saw the 14th of January of next. But tell you what, how about you just let us know, because I might just pop by. I don't usually make reasons to go to Beer Can at all. I keep it very limited. But if you're playing, we might make an appearance, see what's going on.
Yeah, not till January. We're in Omaha, but on the 18th we're in Des Moines at Beer Can Alley.
There's a Beer Can Alley in Des Moines.
It's even bigger. Yes, it's
even
bigger.
bigger.
I think it's 2 stories.
That's pretty cool.
Or maybe 3. I think.
You know what?
3
My
or 2,
friend
2 or
told
3.
me about that one time.
Yeah, big stage.
People from here will drive all the way out there just to go there. So
No kidding.
Especially when there's good bands out there. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fun.
2 stories.
Des Moines ain't that far. It's like, is that 3 hours maybe?
2,
I
probably.
don't know.
2.
Is it worth it going there though?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like going to Venice.
You can.
I got a weird prejudice
gotta
with
be worth
with Iowa, so I don't know. I got family there too, so I probably shouldn't, but it's bouncing around.
I like Iowa, dude. My dad's from there, so
Yeah.
a lot of my family's there.
What did you think about the football? Did you care about college football?
Yeah. Well, I don't watch football often.
Yeah.
You know, so people call me bandwagon, of course. You know, and sometimes there's like a play and I don't know what it was. I'll be honest. You know, sometimes I'm just like, yeah, drink some beer. You know,
Yeah.
but definitely was kind of rooting for Hawkeyes a little bit.
Yeah.
Not
Dude,
gonna
I
lie.
know they only got that was a sad game for them, but honestly, was rooting on them. I was rooting for them.
Yeah. Well, Nebraska was supposed to win. They were ruled to win.
Oh yeah,
They were favored, I believe.
And then the 4th quarter came by and Nebraska just let it
Well,
loose.
Hawkeye's
was
problem
pretty-
is they
well,
can't score.
I
They
think
they get to they get there and then they can't get in there.
Yeah.
But
It's a
Not
big
a
fat
fourth quarter.
question mark in my realm. I know the spread was almost even though it was a 3-9
Well,
team. Nebraska, I don't know. What's
And
going on.
who was the starting QB for that game?
That was-
Because
he was out?
That was
He was-
Smothers. That was Logan Smothers.
Smothers, yeah,
Yeah.
he was good.
Yeah,
He did a good job.
And dude, I think they're getting a new quarterback too. They just need more competition back
Yeah.
there. They're gonna make it.
Give Frost another year. Well, they are, yeah.
Yeah.
Give
I think
him
he's
another
got
year.
It, dude. I
you know?
think he's got it.
Yeah. Do that and let the music market here in the Omaha area grow.
Yeah,
Keep it going, man.
let's do it
So,
all. Let's take
know.
over this place.
How about that? What do we think here? Any more questions, or we want to hear a couple
Let's
tunes?
hear
Or
some music. See,
Yeah,
dude. Play a
maybe
tune
your
or two.
music will cure the Nebraska curse.
Yeah.
You know?
you might just have a special something starting tonight.
Right.
You got a certain song you want?
Right on. You let her
I
rip.
like that.
Let us
Ice
know.
cold beers might as well, right?
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Play a note or two. Yeah, probably sounds good. And
Play a note or two, and let's see.
Yeah.
All right.
right on, man.
Check 1, 2, 1, 2. I think there we go. That's actually a pretty good mix.
Sounds pretty clean.
That's great. You're ready to rock.
I was 11 when I remember it, helping my dad outside, up on Mondays, earlier on Sundays, and eating grandma's pies. I walk like him, talk like him, learn to sing in tune. But what stuck most was what he taught me to do. He said, can you open this gate, grease the wheels, get me cold beer, top off the waters, and don't tell your mother you can have one in a few years. Once you open that gate, feed the cattle and park the old John Deere, you can run inside and grab a few of them nice cold beers. I turned 16, sweet 16. I told my daddy, screw a party, let ride. Out the back roads, the pastures, we rode all night. Back home he said, you're at that age where you'll start, I said, having sex. And he said, no, you're at the age where you'll start drinking all the goddamn beer in my fridge. Said, can you open this gate, grease the wheels, get me cold beer, top off the waters, and don't tell your mother you can have one in a few years. You want to open that gate, feed the cattle, park the old John Deere, you can run inside and grab a few of them nice ice cold beers. Oh, say the moments come and the moments go, just remember the times until you grow old. The moments come and the moments go, just remember a cold one now and then you'll know. I turned 52, son was 17. He said, I love you, Dad. I said, wish Grandpa was here to see my son running downstairs. He came back, pressed up against his hot summer hair. Was a couple cold ones in his hand. Looked up to God and I said, I opened that gate, greased the wheels, and got us cold beer. Topped off the waters and I didn't tell my mother. Little did she know what I was drinking here. Opened that gate, fed the cattle and parked the old John Deere. And I ran inside and grabbed a few of them nice ice cold beers. I said I went to MavRadio and got some nice ice cold beers.
Let's go.
That's beautiful, man. Beautiful voice.
Man, shoo.
Right here,
Hoo-wee.
live in the studio, man. Can't
That was
you know?
fun. That's fun.
Absolutely.
I like that. Thanks for listening, all you guys.
Absolutely, man.
You killed it. Once you started playing, I was like, dang, for real. He's for real. You know what I mean?
It's not just fake guitar.
Dude, the connection, the message is so deep, you know, and I think every single individual could take that for their own lesson, and you've got your story with it, but, you know, once you release that song, man, it's every single individual is going to take it on their own way. So
that's what I'm hoping, man. That's what I like. That's what I want. That's
well,
what
you can hope, but it's going to happen. Like, that's how it is, you
Thanks,
know.
dude.
Just
Thank
me
you.
hearing that, I could take that for my own story, you know, familial stuff. Same with everybody else. So that got me, man.
I think we have a
Super good.
message, and you have a message to spread to the world. So we'll
Let's
just
get
keep bringing you
out
up.
there.
We'll be your support.
Amen.
Always.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks for having me, dude. This was
Absolutely.
awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't even know how you got like my name, but it was awesome. I was like, dang, this is sweet. So
We got
Just
Tyler
come up.
Anthony.
Yeah,
You
we
know?
just
You're
just
coming
got
around?
it.
yeah.
It's good to have you here, man. We'll have you back anytime. How about that?
Heck
You
yeah.
know? So
Let's do it. Maybe when the album's getting out there. So
Yeah.
right on.
That'd
Do
be
come
it
on
great.
before that. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Cool, dude.
We'll put this on the radio station. We'll let all the people know.
Sweet.
And we'll just keep hyping up Tyler Anthony.
Tyler Anthony for the win, man.
Yeah,
Here
yeah.
local.
Yeah. Thanks,
Right
guys.
on.
Yeah.
Right on. All right.
This is MavRadio. My name's JP.
This is Nathan Swets.
And that is today's episode.
Thanks for tuning in.
Right here, man.